Hi, I'm Kylie and I'm here with Mary, the creator of Mango Math. And in this video, we're going to be going over the 4th grade math kit. Some of the skills in the 4th grade math kit include multi-digit multiplication and division, addition and subtraction of equivalent fractions, and the classification of shapes.
Each math kit comes with 20 lessons in it that are put in order of our Mango logo. So it's measurement, algebraic thinking, number sense, geometry, and odds and order. Each game is individually packaged, so all the supplies for up to 4 students can play the game. If you would like to do it with more students, you can make a copy of the lesson, but you would have to find the supplies. The factor game has students working with multiples and factors. The first student will cover up a multiple, so in this case I'm going to cover up 16. The other player's job is to cover up all the factors that make 16. So in this case I'm going to do the 2 and the 8 and then the 4. They are then to add up the 2, the 8, and the 4, in which they get a total of 14 as their point score on that game. So if you look, the red team actually had chosen a good multiple because it's higher than the factors that the other player could get. So as they play this game and they get better at it, they start to become more strategic on what multiples they cover to make sure that the factors, when added, are less than the multiple itself. Lattice Multiply has students working with multiplying multi-digit numbers towards a single digit and then multiple digits as they get better at it. They're going to roll the 3 dice, so it's the hundreds dice, a tens dice, and a ones dice, to get a number. In this case, I've rolled 524. And then I'll roll the ones dice one more time. I've got a 5. Then first I'm going to take an estimate on what I think that answer is going to be. So I'm going to take a guess and put my clothespins. Each player will guess and they'll put their clothespins where they think the answer might be, lying in this number line that we have along the sides. They're then going to multiply the 5 times each one of the digits up above. So this is going to be 2,500. This is going to be 100. And this will be 20. They'll then add those numbers together, 2,620, which is what 524 times 5 is. Then they're going to look around the number line to see which one of these paper clips is closest to the answer. Tic Tac Toe is a game that's working with multiples and factors. It's getting students to work on their multiplication facts as they play the game. The goal of the game is to try to get 4 counters in your color in a row. The players have these transparent counters on 2 numbers, and if you can see that, it says a 3 and a 6. So I'm going to multiply 3 and 6 together and cover up the 18. That's how this 18 was covered. The next player can only move one of the 2 counters. So they have to look on the board at what number they want to cover. And in this case, if I'm a player that's red, I might want to cover the 27 so that the yellow player doesn't have 4 in a row. So I'm going to figure out what are my factors of 27, and can I use either one of these numbers to create a multiple that's 27. So I can take this counter off the 6 because I can only move one of the 2 counters, and I'm going to put on the 9, and 3 times 9 is 27. So as the red player, I can cover up that 27 and block that player from having 4 in a row. Jumping around has students recognizing patterns, which is an important part of algebraic thinking. They're going to start with a start number, which one of these is a different start number. In this case, I'm going to start on the 3, which I'll put my pawn on the 3. And I'm going to jump 5, which means I'm going to go over 5 numbers, and I'm going to land on an 8. I'm going to jump 5 again. I land on 13. I jump 5 again. I land on 18. And they'll start to notice that a pattern is establishing. And so this is a way for students to understand how patterns come about.
That was just a quick overview of some of the games inside of the 4th grade math kit. Be sure to play these games with students multiple times because the more they play the game, the better at the skills they will become. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please check out our other videos to get overviews of the other grade level kits and some helpful tips on teaching students math.